attack from a Klingon vessel deploying a tactic of erupts, only uncloaking long enough to fire the disruptor weapon.
Shields down to 80%.
Ready photon torpedoes.
There she is.
Klingon ship is charging weapons.
Fire phasers.
Incoming.
Photon torpedoes. Target our last known course in speed, full spread. Fire!
Captain, your readings are getting up going off the scale.
Analysis.
There appears to be a highly complex dimensional disruption. It's getting more unstable by the second.
Captain, we are directly in its path.
Communications. Casualty reports.
Aye, sir.
Klingons don't have anything like that. Avery, find out what hit us.
Scanners are barely operable. Previous readings indicate highly complex quantum energy signatures, matching nothing in the ship's computer.
Like a wormhole.
Like an interdimensional rift. Also, Captain, limited scans indicate ejected material is collecting around the ship. Appears to be forming the same lattice structure previously observed in the rift.
Dutch, we need to restore power and move this ship away from the phenomenon. Slowly.
Sickbay reports. Complaints are coming in from all over the ship, sir.
Doc, what happened to us?
All the evaluations we've made so far are consistent with a body coming out of stasis.
Stasis? Any indication how long this condition has lasted?
We can't get a med scanner to come up with the same reading twice.
Keep me updated if any of the conditions change. Grigory out.
Dutch, how long before full power is restored?
Matter-antimatter reactors are at full efficiency. Power was simply neutralized by the stasis bubble being formed around the ship. And Captain, I'm not sure I can keep the shields up for much longer.
I need you to get this ship moving. What can you give me?
Maybe a few seconds on impulse, then we're down to thrusters.
I'll take it.
Helm, move us away.
Aye, Captain. Engaging impulse drive.
Avery, any change?
Computer models of the stasis field show that once it's complete, there'll be no escaping it.
Sick bay to Captain.
Go ahead, Doctor.
Captain, Ensign White just slipped into a complete state of stasis. I had her on the table running a stress test. 1 second, she was doing just fine. And the next, a surge of energy encompassed her body. It's my opinion that this could happen to anyone if they became physically overactive.
So noted. This is the captain. As you are aware, the Potemkin has been encompassed by a stasis field that has affected both the ship and crew. Until further notice, all personnel are to expend as little physical effort as possible. Save your strength. Captain out.
Scanner's detecting a small ship. Its energy readings are similar to the stasis field that's surrounding ours. I am detecting a faint life sign.
Hostile.
I'm not reading any weapon signature.
Communications. Try raising the ship.
This is the USS Potemkin. To unidentified craft. Please respond. This is the USS Potemkin. To unidentified craft. Please respond.
There's no response, sir.
The energy readings from the ship are fading. There's no more movement detected in the life sign.
Transporter room.
Yes, Captain.
Get a lock on the life form aboard that craft.
Transporter lock established, sir.
Have the doctor and security meet me in the transporter room. Lieutenant, you have the comm. Energize.
Yes, Captain.
The systems are drained of power.
Can you do anything for her, Doc?
Not much without knowing her physiology.
Captain, my phaser is drained.
Mine too, sir.
You are on the Federation starship Potemkin. Where do you come from? We are on a peaceful mission. We mean you no harm. These weapons are for defensive purposes. We only use them to protect ourselves. This weapon no longer functions. It's been drained of its power cells.
Captain, my phaser, it's fully charged.
The doctor will take you to sickbay, just so we can best see to your needs. Follow at a distance. Clearly this is no ordinary child.
Yes, sir.
Captain, using M-rays and the main deflector disc, I managed to open up a small but discernible bubble in the stasis field.
Good. That's moving in the right direction. Dutch, divert any energy that you can safely spare to the deflector.
Stormy said as soon as the child stepped onto the deck, transporter room power was restored to normal.
Yes. And an empty phaser was recharged when she held it in her hand.
I'd like to take her on a tour of the ship just to restore more of the power systems.
Internal ship sensors indicate that the moment the girl left the transporter room, the energy dropped back to bare minimum. It might be somehow possible that she's able to control this stasis energy.
It's almost as if the energy field sustains her.
As long as she's absorbing the stasis energy, there is no inhibiting factor in the ship's power system.
It might be wise to move her to the deflector panel room if we're ever going to make a hole big enough to actually pilot the ship through.
Captain, Dr. Drake is on the comm link for you.
Go ahead, Mara.
Captain, I can't explain exactly how, but Ensign White just awoke from stasis. She's weak, but she's definitely recovering.
Did the child come in contact with Ensign White?
It's been all Matthias can do to keep her away from the hypospace. Who knows if she wandered over that way into the ward?
She seems to have some ability to control this stasis field that has ensnared us. Have her escorted to the bridge.
Yes, Captain. Drake out.
Rerouting power to the deflector.
Deflector's online. Broadcasting M-rays now.
It's time to get some answers.
Here she is, sir.
It appears that energy returns to whatever part of the ship that you are in. I can only assume that this energy field somehow sustains you. What happens when the matrix field is complete? Is there anything we can do to help you? There? You want to go back into the rupture? Why?
This is crazy.
I, as you, have duty. Our universe was once healthy, but its fabric has become corrupted. Repair was almost complete.
Until our battle with the Klingons weakened it.
Are you telling me that rupture is the boundary between our universes?
Only as long as the rupture remains.
How can we detect the barrier between universes?
You cannot as of yet. You do not have the technology. You see the symptoms of the rupture, but not the rupture itself.
What is the nature of this stasis bubble that has ensnared our ship?
This structure will complete the repair. Time is short, Captain.
You're a physician, healing this wound between our two dimensions.
This formula will realign Potemkin's deflectors and return the stasis to the rupture. I must return and make the preparations before all is lost.
How do I know that I can trust what you say is true?
In time, I could earn your trust. In truth, it is my trust I have placed in your hands.
I estimate that the stasis bubble will be complete in 50 minutes. This formula will work, Captain. And frankly, there's no other option that I see. We need to get out of this bubble so that she can fix your repairs from this side.
Myers.
Sir?
Escort our friend to the transporter room. Make sure that she has everything she needs to get underway.
Yes, sir.
You're going to trust a person. A little girl you barely even know.
I trust our science officer, Dutch, who says we have no choice. communication link to her ship.
Contact established.
What is your status?
Captain, 3 minutes till the stasis cycle's complete.
Sir, those are warships, and they're charging weapons.
Quickly release the stasis back into the Rapture.
There are ships closing in on your position.
Run the program.
2 minutes.
For what would you lay weapons at your enemy's feet, Captain?
For peace.
For peace, we created the ultimate weapon to end the greatest of conflicts. We owe it our resolve to weaken. We laid our weapons at the feet of our enemies. For peace, we became the instrument of our own destruction.
60 seconds.
Run the child's program.
Program initiated.
We're not that different, you and I, Alex Theodosovich. We're creatures of peace and reality of destruction. Meet my reality, an old enemy that has discovered a new universe to conquer.
There must be something we can do to help you.
No, but they've forgotten. In the smallest of beings often lies the greatest of strength.
Stasis cycle's nearly complete.
I have waited many years for a friend such as
7,
you, Alex Fedosovich.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Remember me.
2, 1.
Oh my.
I will remember you, my friend. Never lay my weapons at the feet of mine enemy.
Are you okay, Captain?
Ask me again in 10,000 years.
The child only picked this up for a second. I had no idea she could put this much information into it.
Thank you. Bring us back to the Avalon system. Let's see if that Klingon ship acted alone or if it had company. Hell? Warp Factor 2.
Yes, Captain. Aye, sir.
Hello, Captain. My name is Riga. If you're hearing this, it's not because you trusted me, but because I trusted you were worth doing the right thing for. Over 10,000 years, I have met many people. Only yours I have found worthy.
Grigory, go ahead.
Captain, it's Coop. We've just received a message from Starfleet Command. You're to report to Starbase 211 for a hearing. Alec, this is an official summons.
Understood. Grigory out.